Today on Dental Time with Sam, we talk to a woman whose experience here at Envy Smile changed her life.
I have severe dental phobia, and I did not like the idea of having to go to a dentist. I needed to work myself up.
Right.
This is Dental Time with Sam, brought to you by Envy Smile.
So, what did you find special about Envy Smile?
The thing that I found the most special was that people listened to you and actually took your concerns, all of them, into consideration. I wandered in for medical purposes, and I had been sick of getting the runaround at dentists. But when I got here, not only did I find the medical things that I needed, I also found this wonderful group of people. And everybody here, from the people who greet you, to the people who assist, to the doctors who do the work, every single one of these people are supremely human and approachable and friendly, and you get the sense that they all care about your experience here.
So I saw you connecting a lot with people in our office.
Oh.
I always see you having these long conversations with people, right? Like the human aspect of it is really important. But you know, at first, right? What made you choose our office in the first place?
Honestly, I called around, and not to repeat myself, but it was more of the same. You know, I would tell them on the phone, I have severe dental phobia. I don't want to wait. I have to do things in a row. I'll take a week off of work, whatnot. And right away, I would get the buck. You know, like they would buck up against that, and it was always, well, we have to see what the condition of your mouth is and whatnot. And that was the first thing that when I sat down with the person who was planning my care, was the first thing that she addressed for me.
She made everything the same day for you.
Yeah,
you did a bunch of procedures.
As much as possible. There are some things that you can't. But I did many root canals in one day.
Right.
And this is I'm a person who couldn't go back to get a cracked tooth fixed. I waited so long to get the full cap done that by the time I worked up the nerve to go back to my dentist, he was retiring.
Right. Right.
When I called here, I could not believe the amount of time the person took with me, and I was not a patient here yet.
Right.
I had said to the person on the phone, I said, you should tell your boss that I'm coming because of you. Because from the second I picked up the phone, it was exactly what I was looking for, what I needed. She answered as many questions as she could on the phone, and that's what made me want to come in. And I had made a few phone calls, and I knew what I needed done to a certain extent. I knew what I was looking for, but no one who picked up the phone spoke to me in that manner. The first thing that she said to me is, everything's going to be fine. You're going to be fine. And I was like, wow, okay. And then when I started speaking about my time issues and my phobia issues, and she just started telling me about all the things that they do here, all the little extra things, the blanket when you have to wait, and the tea, and people just stopping by the room and saying, how you doing? And also, this is a very happy place. People seem very happy working here.
Yeah, it's a pretty small office. You know, we try to be very like a family, so that it's less of, you know, like coming to work, like do the same thing you do every day, like monotonous. We try to make it really like personal and human, and that really got through to you.
Yes, it completely got through to me. But the other thing is, I love the fact that they dispelled a lot of myths for me. Because, you know, the reasons why, like I was told that you couldn't do more than 2 root canals in a day.
Okay. Right, that was part of what you said before.
Right. That's not true. It's not true. There are things you have to watch for to see how much you're bleeding or whatnot. They may have to stop, but if your body is tolerating it well, there's no reason why you can't.
It's just like a best practice thing.
It's a best practice kind of thing. Whereas a lot of dentists, because insurance companies don't pay a lot, they make you come back 3, 4, 5 times so that they can charge for each visit. It's important, I think, for people to know that my dental insurance is not accepted. It's just, I don't have great dental insurance. And it's not accepted a lot of places. So I made a decision to pay out of pocket. But for that, I got a dentist I can rely on.
Right. And then
Which
and then going into the future, like
Right.
your health is going to be better.
Right, and well, I was telling Dr. Mariana that the second she got rid of my infection under the bridge, and she told me something, she did something that I didn't think was possible. Every single dentist I went to told me they were gonna have to take the original bridge out to see what was truly wrong. And the reason why I would let it go so long is because the bridge was so old
Right.
that I was scared that if they broke it, I couldn't afford to replace it. And then the next thing I know, they did my root canals through my bridge. They assessed everything through my bridge. I came in here thinking, oh my God, it's gonna crack. They're not gonna be able to do this. Like, I'm gonna walk around with no teeth. Never once did I leave here feeling uncomfortable about my appearance.
I mean, that was the last question I was going to ask, is related to confidence and confidence in the place and confidence in yourself now that it gave you back.
Oh, first of all, it gave me back energy. I wasn't sleeping well. I was sick all the time. Sinus infections, throat infections, ear infections, and also exhausted a lot. Plus the fact that I am a diabetic, and no matter how hard I tried, my sugar never got where I wanted it to be.
Right.
And I came to find out that it was a lot, not all of it, because I am by no means a good diabetic, but a lot of it was because I was fighting not only my high sugar, but the infection, which was keeping my sugar high.
Right.
So my overall health has improved. But the idea that I look forward to coming here, the idea that I know I'm getting good care, the idea that I know I can ask questions, the idea that I know someone will call me back that night, even if it's not a super emergency, and I'm never treated like a bother. Not to mention the work is just amazing. To have your own doctor look at the permanent bridge and go, you know what, I don't like it. I mean, she looks at dentistry like how it is, which is not only medical care, but an art. And I think that
like it has to be pretty.
Right.
Like it's both a function for your
Right.
health, but also like you really have to like the way it looks.
Right, and you have to be comfortable with it in your mouth. The cosmetic thing is not a sell. It's an important aspect about how you feel about the work that was done. It's an important, like you, again, as we've been saying, you want to go out, and I have to tell you, I was speaking with my mouth closed, like not so much anymore, or I do a lot of this so that, or
people wouldn't see.
Right, so people wouldn't see, or I would smile with my mouth closed.
Oh, I know that. Yeah.
When we took pictures, now I smile. I
Right.
actually smile, which is a great feeling. I didn't realize until she was finished with the top bridge, with the permanent bridge, how much I was actually modifying the way, kind of like when you have a bad ankle or a knee.
And you limp.
you lean heavier on the right or the
Oh,
left.
then you start hurting other
compensate.
stuff. Right. Yeah.
Right.
No.
I did not realize until this was finished how much I was compensating. That I would never chew steak on the right side of my mouth, and that I would never bite an apple in the front, and you don't realize that how much of that you've been doing until you have confidence in your mouth again.
Right, no, I mean, I totally, like, that happens to me if I get, like, a sore on one side of my mouth. I won't eat, but I can't imagine doing that for, like, years.
Years upon years upon years, because every dentist I approached about taking care of my bridge always told me that they had to pop it off. But I feel blessed that I met Dr. Mariana, I really do, and not only for her dental work, but she's just got this amazing view on life, and that's the thing, you don't get to talk to people when you go to your dentist's office, and this has just been an enormous, enormous, life-changing experience. And like I said, this is now my dentist. I will never go anywhere else. And if she goes somewhere else, I will follow her.
You know what's funny that actually reminds me. I used to have a barber. Because I have like super like thick hair and
Yeah, I could see that.
But anyway, I used to have a barber named Eddie, and my grandma found this guy, and we literally would drive like 45 minutes to go find him, get a haircut by him. He transferred like several different like barber shops.
And you we went
after him, right? It's like the same thing.
So if she closed up tomorrow and moved to New Jersey, guess where I'd be going for dental work?
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Right.
To this day, I feel so blessed. I really do, that I found this place. And again, it was from the first phone call. I could sit here and speak for hours
Right.
about. If you
really,
let me,
really, you could speak for really.
if you let me speak about every single person I met here personally, like I could go on and on and on. And I just find it amazing that they built this environment where people are not afraid to be human. You know, it's a rare commodity, especially in New York.
All right. Well, it's been awesome talking to you.
It's been awesome talking to you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I hope.
See you next time you come here.
Hopefully.
Bye.
Can we do that split again?
Maybe.
Bye.